Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Maria Nazir and I am the student of BS Chemistry semester 6 morning, and the roll number is BSF 1701792, and the topic that I am going to present: chemical corrosion properties of the advanced material, which is the part 2. In this lecture we will discuss about the some basic properties of the advanced material, and then we will relate the that properties of the advanced material with the corrosion, how the advanced material will help us to protect against the corrosion. And let us discuss about today nanotechnology and corrosion inhibition. In this lecture, first of all, we will discuss about some basic properties of the nanomaterials. As such, nanomaterials are considered as the high performance materials in many areas owing to the unique properties, and these properties of the nanomaterials are due to the presence of their small size particle in its structure. The tiny size of the nanoparticles produces an extraordinarily high performance, high surface energy, as well as it increases the number of surface atoms and also enhance the physio and mechanical physiochemical performance of the material. Development of the high performance corrosion resistant coatings with enhanced effectiveness. It means that नैनो को जब बनाया जाता है तो उसकी प्रॉपर्टीज़ चेंज हो जाती हैं, जो कि हाई परफॉर्मेंस मटेरियल्स कंसीडर किए जाते हैं. ड्यू टू दैट चेंज ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज़ विच आर आवर रिक्वायरमेंट, we use that materials in the development of the protection against the Korean materials. And next is nanostructure particles have the unique mechanical, electronic, physical, chemical, physiochemical properties due to the high surface area, which in turn increases the active centers. Nanomaterials undergo physiosorption and chemisorption to the metal surface and inhibit the corrosion efficiently. It means that nanomaterials through two ways, which is physiosorption and chemisorption. Through these two processes, nanomaterials protect the metal surfaces from the corrosion. And next is nanomaterials as corrosion inhibitor in coatings enhance the active corrosion protection and prolong the lifetime of the metal surface against the corrosion. Nanomaterials are preferred due to the high advantages like high inhibition efficiency, low cost and low toxicity, and easy production. Due to their specific and highly efficient properties of the nanomaterials, these are used in the protection of the metal surfaces against the corrosion. Nano enhanced coatings are widely range of the commercial applications. नैनो मटेरियल्स को हम वाइडली तौर पर कमर्शियल एरियाज़ में यूज़ कर रहे होते हैं. अब नैनो मटेरियल्स की नैनो मटेरियल्स क्या करते हैं? नैनो मटेरियल्स कोटिंग्स प्रोवाइड इम्प्रूव ड्यूरेबिलिटी, स्ट्रेंथ, optical qualities, thermal stability of the materials. Protecting coating is the most widely accepted approach for corrosion control in the nanotechnology. A thin film coating is frequently utilized for the purpose of metal surface protection against the corrosion. There are different types of the nanomaterials which are used as a thin film coatings on the surface of the metals to protect the metal surfaces against the corrosions. These materials are as below: thin film coating materials such as polyurethane, polyamide, polyester, poly PVC, acrylics, alkyds. These are different types of the materials which are used to protect the metal surfaces against the corrosion. Epioxys act as a protective layer by delaying the transition of the corrosive substances or corrosive species such as chlorine, hydroxyl ions, water, oxygen, pollutants, and pigments. One of the advantages of using the nanomaterial is that it reduces or it delays the transition of the corrosive substances metal surface. In this way, it protect the nanomaterials protect the metal surfaces against the corrosion. And coating materials also undergo physiochemical deterioration. It's mean as in this slide here's the some disadvantages which are occurring due to the nano materials. As such, we discussed that nanomaterials increases the enhance the protection of the metal surface against the corrosion, but it can also deteriorate due to the environmental effect such as physiochemical reaction cause the deterioration of the nanomaterials coating which are present on the metal surface. And other ways through which nanomaterial coatings are deteriorated are such as swallowing by the water absorption and dissolution. Dissolution are occurring due to the absorption of the acid rain on the surface of coating. Oxidation, color changes due to the heat, radiation, and the acid rain. When the metal surfaces which are coated with the nanomaterials are exposed to the high heat radiation such as ultraviolet radiations and acid rain, causing the deterioration of the coating, and combined effects of such degradations can also be seen on organic coatings. Corrosion mitigation by nanostructured materials. Unique physiochemical properties allow improved corrosion protection than the bulk-sized objects of the same materials. It means that if two materials are present, one is nanomaterial and other one is bulk size material, then in those materials with the nanomaterials are have higher properties or against the protection of the against the corrosion protection, while the bulk size materials or have less properties to protect the metal surface against the corrosion. And nano so in this way bulk size materials have less properties of corrosion protection as compared to the nanomaterials. That is why nanomaterials are preferably used against the corrosion protection. Nano coatings improve the properties by nanoparticle functionalization. It means that if the surface if the metal which are exposed to the water if the surface of the metal is exposed to the water, then in that case we use that nanomaterials that are water repellent. In this way, the surface of metal and the coating as are also preserved. In such cases, we use the nanomaterials with some specialized functional group. It means that some specialized functional groups are introduced on the particles of the nanomaterials. These functional groups are water repellent. Due to the water repellent, these functional groups are not interact with the water. In this way, metal surface is protected against the corrosion. Different types of the coating are being used against the corrosion. There are different types of the coatings which are used against the corrosion. These coatings are the mixture or hybrid coatings such as multifunctional hybrid coatings, inorganic and organic components for scratch and corrosion resistance. Hybrid coatings, which are the mixture of the two different types of the materials, are used for the resistance, corrosion resistance, or as well as the scratch resistance. And and these functional groups and these hybrid materials provided some special properties to the coating which helps that coating for the corrosion resistance and the scratches. These properties of the component are discussed here. Inorganic components helps or enhance the scratch adhesion and as well as adhesion resistance on metallic substrate, while the organic components, which is the active side, increases the density flexibility of the coating, enhance the functional compatibility with organic paint system. And the next slide is nanoparticles are used as an alternative of the UV blocking coating. If the metal surface are highly exposed to the sunlight, then in that case we protect the metal surface from those nanomaterials which are highly UV blocker. So in this case there are specific materials which are used as a nanomaterials in the case of the UV blocker. These materials are nano zinc oxide, nano cerium oxide, excellent photo and thermal stability. These two materials have excellent thermal stability. It means that it can bear the high temperature of the environment and can protect the surface of the metals. And other material which is used as a UV blocker or absorbs the UV light and protect the metal surface is the zinc oxide and epoxy nano composite coatings, anti-scratch and anti-abrasion coatings. In this there are some materials which are used. There are some nanoparticles which are used against the anti-scratch and anti-abrasion coatings. These nanoparticles are nano silicon dioxide, nano alumina, nano zirconium oxide. These materials improve the mechanical properties, increase the macro hardness and scratch resistance of the on the surface of. And there are some materials of the steels which are used as a coating of the metal surface to protect against the corrosion. We are known that there are different types or different composition of the steels are present. There are five different compositions of the steel are present. From that five composition of the steel, one of the steel consists of the small amount of the carbon, which is 0.08 to 0.025%, and high concentration of the chromium, which is 12 to 26%, and sometimes nickel, which is up to 22%. These three different materials are combined to form the steels which are used against the corrosion. And several classes of the stainless steels with various mechanical properties, a wide range of the yield strength, which is 200 to 2000 megapascal. Precipitation where and the special type of this steel is precipitational hardening stainless steels. In aerospace applications, both have high strength, excellent corrosion resistance. These steel materials have high strength and excellent corrosion resistance, which is considered as precipitation hardening stainless steel. This type of the steel, which is precipitation hardening stainless steel, have the hardened have coatings which are more harder than other composition of the steels. And next is steel are used in shipbuildings. We know that ships are continuously facing the water environment, and mostly ships are facing those water environments which contains the highly salt, it means sea water. So in that case ships are highly facing the sea water. In that case we protect the surface of the ship from against the corrosion. so we use the steel for protection of the for protection of the ship surfaces against the corrosion. For this purpose, various materials are used yes, to improve the corrosion resistance and mechanical properties of the steel in seawater. A rare earth metal, cerium, is added into the steel during manufacturing. For shipbuilding, we use the steel against the corrosion, but in that case steel is composition of the steel is changed by adding small amount of the cerium, which protect against the corrosion. We all know that seawater consists of the high salts. Due to the presence of the high salt, we know that the process of the corrosion are increases in the presence of the high salt. So in that case, the possibility of the corrosion of the ship surfaces are more due to the exposure of the high salty water. So protection of the ship is necessary. That is why we protect the surfaces of the ships from by using the steel, which is modified by adding the cerium. And the addition of the cerium should show better corrosion resistance than the steel without the element being added. And the other is high temperature corrosion protection. If the material these properties, these things are also discussed already, but here it is repeated. We discussed that the materials which are highly exposed to the sunlight, in that case the material, the coatings are immediately degraded with the passage of time. So in that case, we use that materials in the coatings which are highly temperature resistant, which are highly temperature stable. For that purpose, coatings of different types of the materials which are temperature stable are used. These materials are explained below. Steam with a temperature greater than 4 degree and the pressure greater than 3.5 megapascal in waste to energy boilers. We know that boilers are facing a highly temperature as well as pressure. In that cases, coatings are immediately broken or destroyed with the passage of time. So in that cases, we use those coatings of those materials which are highly temperature stable and the high pressure stables. These materials are as highly durable corrosion resistant materials, and coatings are used for against the high temperature and high pressure. These materials are as aluminum spray on 80 nickel to 20 chromium alloy. HVOF spread nickel chromium silicon boron alloy. High HVOF stand for high velocity oxygen fuel. And 310 sulfur type stainless steels, chromium, molybdenum, nickel base alloys, silicon, chromium, nickel, iron alloys. These are different materials which are highly temperature resistance. These materials are temperature stables. These materials are used to for the coating purposes on the metal surfaces, or to protect the metal surfaces against the corrosion. And the other property is higher durability coatings using CERMAT 12 advanced materials, for which is the advanced materials for corrosion inhibition or inorganic chemistry. um, Inorganic chemistry. And the next is CERMAT 12. Since there are here's the some material which are represented here that are used as a coating against the different service environments which are facing different types of the chemicals. In that cases, where the materials are exposure to the different types of the chemicals, in that cases we protect the material surfaces by with the help of the specific materials which are explained in this table. the table utilizing corrosion resistant materials in the chemical environments. The materials such as aluminium is used on that material which are highly exposure to the peroxides, amines or organic acids. In that cases, we protect the material surfaces by aluminium coating. Similarly, in the steel, we use the steel as a coating material on the surface of the metal that are exposed to the hydrocarbons, petroleum fractions, oxides, glycols, polyols mostly. And the third one is alloy steels, which are used as a coating material on the metal surfaces which are highly exposed to the petrochemicals, polyphenes, ammonia and hydrogen services. And the last one, which is copper alloy, that are used as a coating materials on the surface of the metals that are highly exposed to the aldehyde, alcohols and organic materials. These are the different types of the materials that are used against the specific services environment in which the metals are exposing to the different types of the chemicals. These are all about today lecture. I hope you all are understand well. If you have any query, please ask in the comment section. Thank you for all of you and best of luck. Thank you to all of you.